I've been inside the house forever, and I can't stand to see us living like this. What if I also start working? Starting today? You'll see all three of us becoming happier and happier.
But I can't stand to see you working. End of discussion.
I am considering suspending her. You haven't paid the school fees at all.
I have a special job just for you.
Mary, sweetheart, breakfast is ready. You can come down now. Don't tell me you fell asleep again. I just woke you up several minutes ago. She probably fell asleep again. Oh well, I'll just have to wake her up again. Mary, dear, you can wake up now. You don't want your food to go cold now, do you?
What did you cook this time, Mom? Tell me it's something that I really like. Please, please, please!
Don't worry, sweetie. I've cooked the usual.
Thanks, Mom. I'll go down right now. I can't wait.
Not so fast, Mary. Get freshened up first and then go downstairs. I'll be right down here waiting.
Didn't you just say the food would soon go cold? What happened to that?
If you keep talking like this, the food will definitely go cold. Do you want that, sweetie? If not, then you better get ready fast. I'll wake your dad as well. I think he overslept again.
Fine, you got me there. I'll get ready right now.
Time to wake up, Jason. I can't believe I have to be the one to wake you up again.
Oh, I can't believe I overslept again.
You've been doing that a lot lately. Guess the work never stops, does it?
It's how I bring food to the table. I don't care how hard it gets as long as I have you and Mary by my side.
Oh, cut it out. Anyways, breakfast is ready, so you better come quick. And don't tell me you'll be there in a few minutes. Knowing you, you'll probably fall asleep again. Come down to the living room with me.
Oh, wow. I guess I should pretend to be sleepy every day then, especially if you'll be escorting me.
Cut it out, Jason. Give me your hand and I'll help you up.
Delicious as always. It's always the highlight of my day before I go to school. Their lunch isn't that great anyways.
If you wish, I could make lunch for you as well. Seeing how you dislike the cafeteria food so much.
I don't want you to worry too much, Mom, so it's okay. Of course, if you can, I would love that.
A few moments later.
Oh, Dad, I just remembered. There's going to be this huge Halloween party at school next week, but I don't have a costume yet. Do you think you can get me a costume, Dad? Please?
Oh, sure, sweetie. Whatever you need. I'll make sure to get you the best costume out of all your classmates. How does that sound?
Dad, I love you! That sounds incredible! I can't wait for the party!
I look forward to seeing you in your new costume as well, Mary.
Mary, dear, why don't you wait outside with the car? Me and your dad have to talk about something. Don't worry, sweetie. It won't take too long.
Okay, Mom, I'll be waiting outside. You're probably going to convince my dad to get an even amazing costume, aren't you?
If I tell you, dear, it won't be a surprise anymore now, will it?
You're right. Alright then, I'll wait outside.
Everything okay, honey? What is it that you want to talk about?
Jason, Mary mentioning Halloween reminded me of our financial situation. We can barely make ends meet, and it always breaks my heart when we cannot deliver on our promises to Mary. Do you remember what happened last Halloween? How Sweetheart was the only one in her class without a costume. I don't want her to go through that again.
I don't want that for her either, honey. I promise I'll do whatever I can to make this her best Halloween party ever. I'll do whatever.
Actually, that is what I wanted to talk to you about. Look, Jason, I've been inside the house forever, and I can't stand to see us living like this. What if I also start working? We can get more money in the house, and we'll be able to make Mary happier.
Trixie, this is the third time you've brought this up. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't want to see you working to support us. If you're gone, who's going to take care of Mary in the house? Who's going to keep the house clean? Besides, I can't stand to see you working so tirelessly. I'd feel really guilty.
Jason, please hear me out this time. I can still make time for work and for Mary. I can cook Mary's meals in advance. I can manage my time better. Anything to move us into a better situation financially. You have to let me help you, Jason. I can't stand being so helpless.
Trixie, I don't want to hear it. I've already made up my mind before and nothing's going to change it. I'll work multiple shifts if I have to, but I can't stand to see you working. End of discussion. Now, I'm gonna drop Mary off at school now. She's been waiting for too long. I'll see you soon, love.
All right, honey. I'll see you soon.
Trixie, thank you for coming at such short notice. I understand it must have been very inconvenient for you.
It's all right. If anything, it gives me an excuse to go out the house more. Anyways, I came as soon as I got your message. What happened? Has Mary done something wrong? This is the first time I've ever been called to your office like this.
Relax, Trixie. Mary has done nothing wrong. In fact, she is the brightest student in her class with a very clear future. I believe that if she continues to be like this, she'll go very far. I believe in her.
Huh? Then why did you call me here? I don't understand.
Well, while Mary is no doubt an exceptional student, I am considering suspending her. It has been almost half a year and you haven't paid the school fees at all. I know you've told me about your financial situation, and I know how difficult it is. However, please understand that we are an institution. We simply cannot continue to have your daughter in our school like this.
Oh my God! Please don't! Please don't suspect Mary like this! I'll pay the school fees myself real soon, I promise!
You've been saying this to us for half a year now. Don't you understand? I've had enough of this.
Please just give me one more week, okay? I'll somehow get the money. Just give me this 1 week. If I fail, I understand if you have no choice.
Fine then, Trixie. You have 1 week. Do not disappoint me this time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mary, dear, that will be all for today. You can go back to class now. Sorry for calling you like this so suddenly.
Okay, I'll be going then. Thank you so much for coming, Mom.
I guess I'll be going then too. Thank you for your time.
everything all right, love? You look exhausted and concerned about something. If it's about this morning, then look, I apologize. I know that sometimes I get heated about the thought of you working, but I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sorry.
Jason, the principal from Mary's school called me to her office today. She nearly suspended Mary because we haven't paid her fees for half a year now.
Oh dear, it's been 6 months already? Ugh, don't worry, honey. I'll just work harder and get enough money to pay off Mary's tuition. I promise.
Jason, we talked about this last month, and you said the exact same thing. Don't you understand? You can't keep doing this all by yourself. I've asked you before to let me work, and I'll keep asking you until you agree. I don't want Mary to quit going to school because of this. I can't never do that to her. Can't you see that? Can't you understand how I feel when I'm so helpless? Please, let me support our family too, Jason.
Trixie.
I just can't help it, Jason. I always imagine how Mary would feel if I suddenly told her she can't go to school. I won't be able to face her, Jason. I just won't.
I never thought of it like that. Trixie, okay, honey, you can start working if you want to. You can start supporting the family too. But promise me you won't neglect Mary in the slightest. Can you promise me that?
Jason, thank you. Yes, I promise I'll never neglect Mary. In fact, I'll be able to take care of her even more once I start really making enough. Jason, I love you, dear. Thank you.
I trust you, honey. I trust you completely. I just hope your work and life commitments don't get to be too much for you.
They won't, honey. I promise you that.
Well then, I'll just have to remind you of that promise every day then. Don't you start complaining to me, okay?
Don't worry, honey, I won't.
Mom, you look so happy today! Is there anything special you want to share with me? Do I look especially beautiful today, Mom?
Sweetie, you always look gorgeous in my eyes. Actually, today is my first day of work and I'm so excited.
So you'll be working too? Just like Dad? I'm really happy for you, Mom!
Thank you so much, sweetie. Mom is going to be there for you even more now. Starting today, you'll see all three of us becoming happier and happier. I promise you that.
And I'll be getting some new toys too, right?
You can have as many toys as you want, sweetie.
I love you, Mom! Thank you! All the best with your work today!
Thank you, sweetheart. Anyways, you better eat fast because your dad is waiting for you outside.
Speak for yourself, Mom. You haven't started eating at all.
Ouch! That hurt, Mary. Since when did you start becoming so sassy?
I learned from the best, Mom.
All right, I've taught you about everything in our company now. I'm sure you'll get used to it in a week or so. Now, I understand if it is too much to take in.
Oh, please, it shouldn't be that bad. Especially if it's to support Mary.
Glad to hear that, Trixie. Now the final step for you is to meet the boss himself and make a good first impression on him. I must warn you, though, he is not an easy man to impress. You might even find him a little intimidating at first, but don't worry, though. I'll let you in on some secrets that'll help you.
Secrets? Like what?
Well, first of all, never show that you're nervous in front of him. This is probably the hardest thing to do, but if you do it right, he'll love you for it. You see, Mark has no tolerance for any weakness or nervousness.
Don't appear nervous. Got it.
finally. Treat him as you would treat your best friend. This was a little hard to explain, but you'll get it as soon as you start talking to him.
Oh, all right. Best friend. I'll see what I can do.
That's all for me. All the best, Trixie.
Wait, what? No, John, wait!
Trixie, I've been expecting you. How's the company tour so far? Did Joan fill you in on everything?
Yes, she did. She told me it would take a while to get used to everything, but I think I can do that in only a few days.
I like that confidence, Trixie.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mark.
You seem nervous, Trixie. Is everything okay?
Nervous? Me? Oh, not at all, Mr. Mark, not at all.
I'll take your word for it then. Take a seat, Trixie. I'll get you some coffee.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mark.
Okay then. Since you've calmed down now, we can start talking about your new work at the company.
All right, then. From what I've seen outside, I can do whichever.
No, Trixie, you won't have to do any of those jobs, don't worry. In fact, I have a special job just for you.
Huh? A special job? For me?
I mean that I want to make you my personal assistant. You'll be in charge of handling my calls, my daily meals, and my schedule. It's a huge responsibility, but I think you can handle it. What do you say?
Mr. Mark, I don't know what to say to that. This is indeed a huge responsibility. What makes you think I can handle it?
Huh. You look like the kind of girl who would enjoy a challenge. Am I wrong about that?
Oh, thank you. Of course. Yes, I love a challenge when I see one.
It's settled then. I'll keep you as my personal assistant for 1 month, and we'll see how it goes. What do you think, Trixie?
That sounds perfect, Mr. Mark. Thank you.
I like that excitement. You better not let me down, Trixie. I trust you with this.
Don't worry, Mr. Mark. I promise I will not let you down.